So warm greeting. This session we are going to continue the estimation of welding cost. So here estimation of cost in welding. The total cost of welding consists of following elements: direct material cost, direct labor cost, direct other expenses, and overhead costs. So the direct material cost. So the direct material cost is welded component consists of cost of base material to be welded. That is either maybe a sheet, plate, rolled section, casting or forging. So this will be calculated separately. And next one is cost of electrodes, filler material used. So the electrode consumption can be estimated by using charts supplied by the supplier. Another way of finding the actual weight of the weld metal deposited in the way of component before and after the welding and making allowance for stub end and other losses during welding. So this can be calculated, the welding deposited on the material that could be calculated, and also the weight of weld metal, which is equal to volume of the weld into density of the weld material. So this, with help of this, we can find out the weight of the weld metal. Then direct labor cost. The direct labor cost is the cost of labor for preparation, welding and finishing operation. So before going to start the welding process, we have to do a edge preparation. So that is preparation and welding. So doing welding process, then final process we have to do grinding, machining, something you have to do, and we have to finish the product. So the preparation or pre-welding labor cost is the cost associated with the preparation of job for welding. So that is uh, before starting the welding process, we need to prepare, that is edge preparation, machining the sections to be welded. So we need to do V shape butt joint, lap joint we have to prepare. So based on this, we have to prepare grinding the edges of the sharp edges of the workpiece we have to remove. So if a gas is used in cutting, preparation of edges, its cost is also taken care of. The cost of labor in actual welding operation is calculated considering the time in which the arc is actually in operation. So that is a cost of labor in actual welding process. Then cost of labor for finishing operation is the cost of labor involved in grinding, machining, sand or shot blasting, heat treatment or painting of welded joints. So this is a direct labor cost. So direct other expenses. The direct other expenses include the cost of power consumed, cost of fixture used for the particular job. So the power, so how to kind of calculate the power cost, which is equal to V into A divided by 1000 into T divided by 60 into 1 divided by E into 1 by R into C. So where V is voltage, A is current in ampere, T is welding time in minutes, and E is efficiency of the welding machine. So for transformer 0.6, for generator 0.25, and R is ratio of operating time to connecting time taken by the operator. C is cost of electricity per kilowatt hour. And that overheads, so that is overhead include the expenses due to office and supervisor staff, lighting charges of the office and plant, inspection, transport, cost of the consumable and other charges. So this are comes under overhead cost. So next we are going to see data for oxyacetylene welding. So leftward welding, so thickness of the plate, so what is the consumption of oxygen and acetylene, and diameter of the filler rod used, and rate of welding, and filler rod used per meter of weld. So this we can take, so this for standard dimensions for leftward welding, and the same dimensions for rightward welding, the thickness of the plate. So it starts from the 5 to 25, and consumption of oxygen and acetylene, diameter of filler rod, and rate of welding, and filler rod used per meter of weld, and the data for oxyacetylene cutting by hand and by machine. So how to cut the metals. So plate thickness is given, then cutting speed in meter per hour, hand and machines, and gas consumption, oxygen, acetylene. So in manual process hand cutting, so how much it takes, and machine cutting how much it takes. So there will be value for hand cutting and machine cutting. So these are the process steps you have to follow. The problem we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you.